Yo, what is up, guys? AA Lightning here, back with another video. And yeah, by the title of the video, you know what I'm going to be talking about. And instead of sharing my opinion of what I thought of the movie, which, by the way, there was only very little good on the movie, and it was Miss Marvel, whose character was okay. I'm not even going to pretend like it was great or anything. Her character was okay. But this is not a review of the movie. This is objective. Objectively, this movie is doing atrocious. Now, some of you might see this number and be like, it's big, $197 million. Yes, $197 million is a lot of money. We all wish we could have $197 million until you take a look at this production budget. Why did they like? I genuinely do not know where the $275 million went to this movie. I'm genuinely confused what they spent $275 million for in this movie. There was nothing in this movie that screamed $275 million. And generally, how the box office works is, to break even, you need to make somewhere between 2 to 3 times your production budget. So if this movie wanted to see any type of profit, it probably had to make somewhere past $600 million. And yeah, doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon. It's in its. We can take a look at what week of release it's in. Taylor Swift 8th, fourth week, and it's only made $2.5 million in its fourth week of release. So yeah, this movie's a disaster. And seeing how this is shaped out and everything, one really has to wonder where is Marvel going to go from here? And if you take a look at these projections here from the numbers, which is one of my favorite websites when I come to check around the box office, you can see that even best case scenario, it makes $156 million for now. It's still not on track to breaking even, and it should just show you how far Marvel has really fallen with these movies. And honestly, what really symbolized the death of Marvel was the death of RDJ. The second the man died, Marvel went from peak up here to just fell off a cliff completely. But anyways, yeah, this movie is a absolute flop. And I think the previous Marvel release was, in fact, if I can find it, Ant-Man Quantumania. And let's go take a look at that one. I'm not sure if that was a financial failure or not. When did Quantumania release? Was it on the 26th weekend? It was probably past this, no? Oh no, Ant-Man Quantumania and the Wasp. There we go. Yeah, so this was also a financial flop. Tough to say. But I'm sure this movie was on the break even point or something like that. But I think Quantumania was just beat out the Hulk for like gross wise and whatever. I think the lowest grossing Marvel movie is the Hulk up until Miss Marvel released. And before release, literally nobody knew the movie was coming out. Like, I didn't even know the movie was coming out. And the only reason I went to go watch the movie was because, like, there was literally nothing else playing. And I was like, hey, there's a Marvel movie playing. Why don't I go check it out? I haven't seen a Marvel movie in ages. And so me and my brother went. And it was so bad. And it was so bad, but I wasn't disappointed by it. And that's what the most concerning thing. I wasn't disappointed by what I saw because of how bad the previous Marvel movies I watched were. I watched Thor: Love and Thunder, one of the most atrocious movies I've ever seen. Um, Black Widow before that, another horrible movie. And then I also saw Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, another really bad film. So when you're coming off a streak of bad films, like, I was expecting so low from Marvel to begin with, and especially from the Marvels. Captain Marvel was one of I think it actually might be my least favorite Marvel film of all time. But especially in recent times, I think I think Marvel has just given up on trying to make good characters, and they're just trying to. There's just like 5,000 different characters out of nowhere. Now, with that being said, I can't critique this movie too hard because, uh, well, one, I said this wasn't going to be a video on my opinion, but clearly that hasn't shaped out the way I would have wanted it. I'm spilling my opinion right now, but secondly, I didn't see the Miss Marvel's TV show, but like, let's be honest, who actually has like who is taking time out of their day to sit down and watch the Miss Marvel's TV show? If you are doing that, good for you, man. But you would never catch me doing that. But yeah, this is one of the biggest financial failures for Marvel. $275 million production budget is actually crazy. That's $75 million more than Ant-Man Quantumania. And actually, uh, what was the budget of Avengers? Uh, I want to take a look at what was the Avengers, where it's just the regular Avengers. Oh, Kang Dynasty and Secret War got moved back. Domestic Girls World back. So this movie had a higher budget than the Avengers. I want to if you guys haven't seen the Marvels, please don't. But I just want to let you guys know the fact that it has a higher budget than the Avengers. Where did that budget go? Where did that budget go?